In the previous videos, I was talking about hidden sides of ourselves that we cannot see in ourselves, but we can see it everywhere else around us. But I have to clarify, not every person is mirroring back to us what needs to be healed. How you can recognize what needs to be healed and what is just a statement? So, if you say something about somebody else and you get excited about it, and even one cell in your body gets excited, then there is something within you that you are suppressing and repressing, and you're not allowing healing it, and that's ready for integration, but you're not letting it. So, that person is in your reality for a reason, to make you aware of what's within you that needs to be integrated in order for you to heal, in order for you not to have that anymore in your subjective reality. But if you see somebody else and you say the same statement without any excitement, then it's just a statement. Then it's not your trait. But everybody in your life is there for a reason. Some people are on therapy, some people are on diagnosis. In both ways, they're healing us. Especially people that we think they're our biggest enemies, those are the biggest healers. If we apply FAIR transformational technique and we integrate the same thing within ourselves. When we use FAIR transformational technique and integrate whatever's bothering us about anybody else in our subjective reality, you will notice that those traits will no longer be part of your reality. These people will or disappear, or they will never see you. Or I have one girlfriend of mine, she was suing her next door neighbor, and for 2 years I was seeing her. She was just talking about her neighbor because they were in each other's throats, and they couldn't miss each other. It was like always argument, and every time she was talking about her. And I said, listen, can you please stop talking about her, or let's just do this session on this woman and get over with it. So finally, 2 years, 3 years later, actually, she did a session. And then because 6 months I'm in Europe, 6 months I'm here, so I came back in the winter time, and she's no longer talking about her neighbor. I'm like, what happened to your neighbor? And she said, oh, I haven't seen her ever since I did the session. And I was like, really? And she said, how do you feel about your neighbor? She said, oh, I feel nothing. Not good, not bad, but nothing. And I haven't seen her really, so nothing reacted. So what happened really? Why is it that she didn't see her neighbor? Because there's no energy or emotional charge within her. That's what it is. Even though they still live door to door, nothing changed. But when there's no energy and emotional charge, which you can remove with a FAIR transformational technique, then you can live freely and you can express yourself in anything you want. But every person in your life is there for a reason.